Welcome to SysZone. In this video, you will learn about how to deal with files and folder using Python. Let's begin. Opening and reading files and folders. So here, if you see, f is a variable name, f equal to open function practice.text. So this is a just we took a name as a practice and it is a text file. Then here we are using write plus mode where we can write it. In case if practice.file does not exist, then it will create it, and if it is already exists, no issue then. So here first we are opening this file. If it is exist, it will open it. If it is not exist, it will create the file on that specific location and it will open it. After that, f dot write. So we will write something inside this text file. So we are writing as test, and after writing it, we are closing this file. So it is closed. Now to check the location of a file is where, so we can use this command pwd when we run. So here we will get a path: C drive, user folder, admin folder. So in this location, this file will automatically get created if it is not created, and after opening the file we are writing test inside it and we are closing it. So this is a normal file, text file, which we are using through Python code. Now get directory. So here we have a module, get directories. So Python has a built-in os module that allow us to use operating system dependent functionality. So os module, by default it is installed. If it is not installed, then we have to follow the same approach like pip space install space the module name. Here it is already installed, so I am just importing it. Import space os, then we will get a same path. So like if you see here, where we are getting a current path of this file or this program where it is stored, so we can also get it by os module, os dot get cwd function. So it will also return the current path where this program is stored. Okay, now you want to check a list of directories which are exist on this current path, so you can use os dot list directories function, list dir function, which will return you all the list of files which are exist on this folder C user admin. Similarly, if you want to check the list of directories which are available on some of the specific folder, so you can use os dot list dir. Inside it you can mention a path. So here I mention c colon slash slash user. So inside C drive there is user name folder. In that folder, these are the directories which are available: admin, all user, default, and this one. Then if you want to move a file from one location to other location, we have a Python have a module name as util to till. So here again it is also by default installed. If it is not installed, then you have to install it by using pip space like this, pip install, and here would be your module name. So here which is already installed, I am importing it. Now util dot move, here practice dot text. So it will take this file because we have not specified a path, so it will take a file which is exist on the current path where this program or this project is stored. Now we are trying to move on another folder, C colon slash slash user folder. So here we are getting a error, access denied. So in case if you are trying to move any file from one folder to other folder and you have a problem with the access, then you will get this permission denied error. So in that case you have to take a file, or you have to allow the permission from that folder to the folder where you want to move it. You can try this one, util.move practice.txt, see user public folder. So here, because I already ran this program, so here I am getting it error as destination path already exists this file. In your case, if you are doing first time, so it will not give you an error, it will directly move. Now you want to get a location or where you want to move it. So sutil.move see user public practice.txt, again os.getCwd function, which we already saw in previous part. So it will give you the location. So here again I got error that on this drive also this file is already exist because I already ran it. In your case, when you do first time, it will give you a normal execution, no error. Now deleting file. So there are three ways in Python which you can use for deleting a file. So one is unlink path unlink function. So here, which delete a file at a path you provide. So from my specific path, this function will delete a file. Second one, os.rmdir function, which delete a folder at the path you provide. Only condition is your folder should be empty. Third one, sutil.rmtree function. This is a function which is, once you run it, you will not able to roll back. So this is most dangerous as it will remove all the files and folders contained in the path. All of this method cannot be reversed, means once you run this method, you will not able to revoke or roll back all the files, or you cannot recover those files, which means if you make a mistake, you would not be able to recover the file. Instead, we use the send to trace module. So there is a one module. Instead of using this function, we can use send to trace module, a safe alternative that sends deleted file to trace bin instead of permanent removal. So when you use this send to trace, here I am importing. If it is not installed on your system, then you can install by pip space install space module name. So here I am importing, import space send to trace. Now we have a function name as send to trace dot send to trace, and whichever the file you want to move it to trace, you have to provide the path or a file name, so it will move to trace. Now if you see here, earlier it was a file which was exist, then you can use or run this code os.listdir function. So it will give you the list of the files which are exist on current folder or a directory, because once you removed it, so this file will not be available on your current directory. Now we have a walk function, check files and folder and perform some action by using os.walk. So we have a os module. Inside os module we have a walk function, like if you want to make some changes inside folder, inside file, you can do like by using walk function. So here we are using a for loop. Here we took a variable name as folder sub underscore folder file. So we have a three variables in os.walk. So here we provided a path from which folder you want to take some file, or you want to rename it, or you want to make some action on it. Now again, currently looking at folder, so this is a string which we are trying to print, and after that it will give you the folder name. Folder name it will take from this path and it will store on this folder variable. Again, print /n new line, the subfolders are. So here again, inside for loop we are using for loop for subfolders and subfolders. So here it will take a folder, all the folder list, and one by one it will take /t means tab subfolders plus subfolders. So from here it will take a folder name one by one and it will print. After that again /n new line, print the files are again for loop for f in files. So the files which are will get stored on this files variable. Again we are using a for loop by using f variable name, and we will print it. So if you see the output here down, currently looking at folder, then the subfolders, these are subfolders, the files are inside that, these are the files. Currently looking at folder this one, so it will take all the folder, inside folder if there are some files like that, and it will go to all the folders one by one. So by using os.walk you can deal with files and folder. So in this session we covered how we can deal with files and folder by using built-in Python modules like walk, os, turtle. We'll see you on a next session. Thank you.